Hi, dear cricket fans. Welcome to Cricket Happenings. This is Ram, your host with Cricket Happenings. Well, the second Test match is all over, done and dusted. In fact, England have taken a 2-0 lead in the series today. Everything was a mere formality today. It was not nothing much happening. There's not much really to report here. England really won this match at a canter, I would say, because England won this match by a very impressive margin of 9 wickets. Even though Pakistan really fought back hard yesterday, but today their tail couldn't really wag. In fact, it was Umar Gul and Mohammad Asif who added another 6 runs. So basically, England needed only 11 balls to actually take their wickets. And well, Umar Gul was not out on 13. Mohammad Asif was the wicket gone, who actually was caught by Peterson on the offside on the gully of the bowling of Stuart Broad for 14 of 30 balls with 3 4s. So 296 all out Pakistan, setting up a target for England of 118. To win in this particular match. As far as the bowling figures are concerned, James Anderson 28 overs 13 maidens, 62 runs and 1 wicket. Stuart Broad 28.5 overs 8 maidens, 66 runs at 2 wicket. Stephen Finn 16 overs 5 maidens, 1 for 57. And the man of the match, Graham Swan, 37 overs 20 maidens, 65 runs and 6 wickets. Absolutely splendid bowling analysis from Graham Swan. Collingwood 7 overs 2 maidens, none for 14. And Kevin Peterson 1 over for 2 runs. Well, just going through the England innings, well, England started off with Mohammad Amir and Mohammad Asif actually bowling well, bowling in good areas, and actually they had Alistair Cook. In fact, Mohammad Amir had Alistair Cook clean bowled, actually got a ball to nip in, came in. Alistair Cook, the ball actually kept low because Cook really couldn't read it properly, and well, it was quite quick, and the ball just rattled the stumps there. The off and the leg stump were picked back, and that was gone. Alistair Cook was the only wicket to go bowled by Mohammad Amir for 4. After that, it was like they took 36 overs. In fact, the first wicket fell in the third over. After that, in fact, the captain Andrew Strauss and Jonathan Trott played with a lot of responsibility. And as I said, the bowling was very good from Pakistan, but the problem was that there were some drop catches today, which was a similar story like what Pakistan have been doing. So definitely Pakistan have to improve their fielding here. And the hapless bowlers were Mohammad Amir, Mohammad Asif. In fact, Strauss buckled down and played some few good shots. So basically, Jonathan Trott's driving was absolutely superb. He was driving very elegantly. And Jonathan Trott is one of the batsmen who actually accumulates runs and also is a very useful player for England, I would say. And Andrew Strauss also played in his usual fashion that he does. He just defended well. They waited for the right opportunity to score strokes. So there was no much risk taken because they realized that they need not put any pressure on themselves. The bowling was also tight, so they really took their own time. They bided their time, and finally, well, they got England onto a 2-0 series victory here with Strauss and Trott remaining 53 not out respectively. Basically 53 apiece for both of them, and both of them were unbeaten. And well, England had gone on to victory with 118 for 1 in the 37th over, and that was a 2-0 series lead for England going into the third test on August the 10th. As far as the bowling figures are concerned, Mohammad Amir 11 overs 1 maiden, 1 for 31, bowled very well. Mohammad Asif 6 overs for 20. Saeed Ajmal 14.3 overs 1 maiden, none 42. And Shoaib Malik 5 overs no maiden, none for 20. Well, dear cricket fans, it was Graham Swan, as I said, was the man of the match. But there were some very good positives to come for Pakistan. As I said yesterday, we saw how Zulkarnain Haider, the wicketkeeper, batted. So Zulkarnain Haider should be an automatic choice as far as the third test is concerned on 10th of August because the way he played, it was, as you know, it was a good fight back from Pakistan. Even though they lost the match, they should take heart from this fact that Zulkarnain Haider actually, on his debut match made 88, and Saeed Ajmal, they would be very happy for Saeed Ajmal too, because Mohammad Amir has been batting very well. Now Saeed Ajmal coming into the team, I thought that was a real feather for Pakistan, because Saeed Ajmal, I always felt that he was a good test spinner if Dinesh Kaneria is not there, because I really see him as a very good test spinner going on to do great things in test cricket. Because he definitely has the loop, his doosra is there, he has a lot of variety, and he can really keep the batsman guessing sometimes. So Saeed Ajmal definitely looks a fine prospect for test matches too. So Saeed Ajmal has really proved himself. Now what Saeed Ajmal has done is he has proved his all-round prowess. So this really gives him an edge over the other bowlers now. Well, his spin bowling is absolutely the key, no doubt about it. But his batting is going to come very handy, because the way he played yesterday, it was a pressure situation, but the way he actually gave support to Zulkarnain Haider and also started unveiling some of his strokes, and he was also good defense, and also he is not a person who is scared of pace bowling. He really defends them very well, took a lot of them on his knuckles, elbows. So that was good to see. So that's some good things coming out for Pakistan. And Kamran Akmal has to really do something out of the ordinary now to really get a place, because Zulkarnain Nadir on his debut has made 88 of 200 balls with 15 fours. It look absolutely impressive, as I said, and his keeping has also been very good. And as far as the batting is concerned, well, they are an young team, so they are building up. But Azhar Ali and Umar Amin, I think they should be given a good run here. But yes, Pakistan would definitely be strengthened with the coming in of Mohammad Yusuf for the third test match for sure. So he would really strengthen the team. And with this, if they could actually do the same fight back that they did here, with Mohammad Yusuf also scoring maybe a century or a double century, that would really help Pakistan. But again, that is not so going to be very easy with the England bowlers Anderson, Broad and Finn breathing down your necks, and then Graham Swan coming in with his right arm off spin. It's not going to be easy, but it will be a good task. But Salman Butt is the one who has to really get on. Unfortunately, the two tests, he has been a real failure as far as the two tests are concerned. The third test is really going to be for Salman. And also, Umar Akmal needs to play with a lot of maturity, and he needs to really occupy the crease instead of going for the strokes. That is what is required from him. The bowling has been superb always for Pakistan. Pakistan definitely have a blow here. Umar Gul won't be there. Whether Umar Gul is going to be there, it is something one has to wait and watch. He is going to play, but if he is not going to play, that is going to be a big blow, because his reverse swing is going to be really missed with Mohammad Amin and Mohammad Yasif operating in tandem. And as far as England is concerned, well, for England it was Graham Swan was absolutely wonderful with his spin bowling, and the bowling was good. I mean, Anderson, Broad, they got the conditions, they used the conditions well, and Butt would really be thinking that why did he actually choose to actually bat in this first innings when he actually won the toss. He might be well ruining the fact there. Kevin Peterson played well, some form for him, but not really good form. Other than that, Jonathan Trott was looking good, and Andrew Strauss got a good knock in the middle. So that's it. Graham Swan has been named man of the match, and the third test is all over here with England taking it 2-0, and we head on to the third test on August the 10th. That's it, dear cricket fans, for Cricket Happenings. It's been a pleasure bringing you the cricket happenings from Edgbaston in Birmingham. The match was just finished, a 9-wicket victory for England, and we are looking forward to another, I would say, a very gripping battle, because Pakistan definitely would be strengthened with the coming in of Mohammad Yusuf, and they also have the wicketkeeper has played well, and if the other batsmen could rally around and Salman Butt could also play, then England would have it a bit tough. So we are going to really find out that in the third test, which would be starting on August the 10th. So until then, this is Ram signing off. And I will be seeing you with the preview of the match between, because as you know, tomorrow is the Tri series which is going to start. So once the Tri series which starts in Sri Lanka, in Dambulla, all the matches are going to be played in Dambulla, and all are going to be all day-night encounters, which starting at 2:30 local time in Sri Lanka. So basically, I'll be seeing you there. I'll definitely be doing a preview. Either I'll be doing it today, a late evening after I come back from my office work, or maybe I'll do it right now. It depends on how time pans out for me, but all in all, that is going to be the Tri series which is going to be happening. The teams being India, New Zealand and Sri Lanka. It's going to be played, all the matches are going to be played at Dambulla, and local time in Sri Lanka it starts at 2:30, and everything is going to be, as I said, day-night affairs, and it's going to be a Tri series, India, New Zealand, Sri Lanka once again. So I'll be coming with a preview of the first match. I just need to find out which are the matches playing. Once I find out that, I'll be coming out with the preview. Either if time permits, I can come right now, but if it doesn't, then you will be seeing me late in the evening or night. That's it, dear cricket fans. For Cricket Happenings, it's my pleasure bringing you the English victory over Pakistan in the second test match here in Birmingham and Edgbaston. England have gone 2-0 in the series. That's it, dear cricket fans. For Cricket Happenings, this is Ram signing off. Thank you.